Hey everyone, today is Tuesday, September 19. Back to the RV park. I believe we show how we drop this when we do the trench, and now we're gonna get the hole. Oh, by the way, I got my umbrella. It's kind of hot today. So, we're gonna dig about 4 feet or 3. Put this pole. That's what we're gonna put our fiber distribution panel, box, junction, name it. We also used our compactor, the the Toyota Tacoma, and we compacted all this all the way there, so it's all set and done. Man, I wish there is a way to add the blade to this truck. I know it can do it, but anyway. So let me go ahead and start in here with this pole. Now we have to open the fiber in the center to pull whatever cable we're gonna need. It means the string that they already been lighted from the OLT. We're not gonna cut the whole thing, we're just gonna cut the ones. So it's a mid-span, inside the mid-span, inside another mid-span. To just, I believe, maybe out of 32, we're gonna put only 4. And those 4 can serve up to 128 people. So let's get it done. It's gonna be a lot of digging today. So we are done with this. Put the wire, put the pole, take care of everything. We're just gonna have to put 2 pieces of PVC right here, a cut them in half. Tomorrow I'll bring them in. I ran out really crazy late today and I was in a rush, so I forget the main box that is gonna go right here, which I'm gonna do the mid-span in it. That's fine, we'll bring that in tomorrow. But meanwhile, I'm not going home this early. I'm gonna go ahead and install the splitting box. The splitting box is exactly the same as a switch in the active mode. Switch is an active device. It means it needs power to switch. Splitters, they're passive device. They don't need power to switch because they're mirrors. There is no need for power to reflect the signal. Now I choose 1 to 8 in every location for a reason, even though these are 116. But the reason I'm doing this, I don't have that many within the same parameter. And then in these RV parks, we try to avoid digging as much as possible. And the reason for that, because there's a lot of piping and water and God knows what's in the ground. So we don't want to stay on the mud, you know. So I'm going to do 1 by 8. That'll be easier to maintain and easier to troubleshoot later on. Cost is not going to be that much of a difference. But even though these boxes, like I said, they're 116, but I'm going to use just 8 connection per box. Okay, but we're gonna have to add 1 to 2. So this is how it's gonna work. We're gonna have a single strand of fiber coming in from this pole. Okay, this is where our 36 counts is gonna come in. So we have some strings of fibers in here that they're being light up by the OLT straight. There is no splitting to these cables. Okay, whatever has been splitted has been used in the other buildings, but in these we're gonna get maximum power of 1 string. So imagine this, 1 string out of here with 5 dB of power, okay, is gonna come to a splitter 1 to 2. I'll show you the splitters 1 to 2 if I find them. So these are 1 to 2 splitters, okay? So that string of 5 dB straight from the OLT is gonna come to this one in. It's gonna have 2 outs. One is gonna go to this one to deliver to the 8 houses in here. The next one is gonna be spliced to a single string fiber to go to the next 8 ones. And in the next 8 one, we're gonna put another one So that cable that is coming from the previous one is going to go into this one. It's going to have two outs. One is going to split to the second 8, and the next one is going to go to the third batch. So this is how we're going to do it. 1 to 2, and then 1 to 8. 1 to 2, 1 to 8. At this count, if I can have 30 client attached to that single strand of fiber, that'll be perfect, that'll be awesome. That would work as we want it to. Okay, now, so let me take this out. We saw these boxes in previous videos for 132, but in this particular case I'm gonna use 1/8. Okay, because like I said, the houses, they're not really attached to each other a lot, and I do not want to dig 32 cables coming out of the same box, you know. So I'll dig 9, 8 will go to the houses, the next one will go to the next box, and then from that I'll dig another 9, and they'll be easier that way. So, is it open? It should be open. Yeah, these are actually open. Something. There you go. I don't know if I'll show you these before. It is 1 to 8. Okay. And yep, this is how we're gonna do it. This is the way in, these are the way outs. But we're gonna attach this one with these. Okay. So the end for this one is gonna be from here, and the end this one is gonna be from the previous connection. We'll get it all out. Just bear with me for a second. You will understand how this would work. Like I said, it's probably not the ideal way for the big deployments. The budgeting is very important for me. I have to make sure that I will complete the project. I have to make sure that the funds that I have will be enough to complete the project. I do not want to overbuild or go in fancy, and then I'll end up reaching up half of the way and then I'm out of money. That's not cool. So to defeat that, we have to stick to the first plan, which we define the budget, and we have to go with that. Little changes here and there, but as long as they don't overwhelm the budgeting thing, that's the perfect way. Remember, this site is going to stop at 250 connection. It will be no more after that. This is a private build. So, to this case, I'm not planning to extend this fiber out of the reach of this RV park. It's going to die right here. So having extra losses or extra boxes, or it's not going to affect nothing, because I don't really need to go that extra mile out. So I design it away. It has to go that way. Maybe little changes here and there, but as long as it, again, does not add to the budget, that should be acceptable. All right, let me just get this done and I'll go back in a second. All right. So this is easy, it's not hard at all, it's just common sense. So what happened now? I'm gonna get one cable out of here, just one, okay? And once that is out, I'm gonna cut this one. We're gonna splice that cable straight to here, and then we're gonna put it right here and spool whatever extra in this, and it's gonna come out of here. So what happened here now? So we have two outs. This is like it's 1 to 2 splitter. Let's look at it as 1 to 2 switch. Okay, switch with only 2 ports. One in, 2 out. This one is coming from there. This one is gonna be connected to this to start doing splitting from this box. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 houses connected here. And this one, second one, we're gonna cut it, splice it to another fiber string, one single, and that's gonna go to the next 8 houses that I want to serve. But while it's going, it's gonna be another one like this. It's not gonna go straight to the next splitter. It's gonna go straight to another situation like this, to be split again to 2 to serve another 8. But at the same time, you will serve it. It's not complicated, but once you start doing it and you get to it, then you will see how easy it is. All right. So this is simple. It's not complicated. It's very easy. It's very easy setup. It's not that hard to do. Actually, it all depends on you. If you want to make it hard, it will be hard. If you want to make it easy, it will be easy. Simple as that. So, and because I forget to bring my core splitting box, so I cannot go further with this. So today we're going to stop right here until we get the other one. I don't know if you get this. Now, with this has been said, I'm going to go ahead and put 2 more boxes in the 2 times 8, which is the 216, the 216 mobile homes. And then I'll start running wires and get them to the disconnect box and get everything rolling. All right. So I'm gonna leave this here. And you stay here. Tomorrow we'll come back and splice it and cut it and make it looks really, really nice. But for now, we're done in here. Pick it up. And let's go to the next one and set things out. Alright, we cleaned everything out. And before we leaving out of here, we have 2 stickers to put in. First sticker, it's regarding the laser radiation. Let people know that is a laser radiation behind this box. And the second thing, it's these are 4 laminated stickers, so they will stay there forever. If you need any, I know who can do them. Pretty good price. And to brand urine stores. There you go. We're done in here. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, it is 5:25, almost the end of the day. Well, everybody left but Mo. So we're gonna put this box right in that pole. Right there. That pole is owned by the RV park, so we have authorization to use it. So We're going to put the second splitting box in there, and then we're probably going to go farther. I don't know. Not sure. But we'll see. I don't know if you see all the way there. All the way there. Let's see if I can get it. No, it doesn't look like it. There you go. Right there. That is 3 access points. And that's how we deliver wirelessly in here. But fiber, it's coming soon.